That's the disgrace this town has been reduced to, thanks to our local movers. Tourists stop by our standouts to tell us they're doing the Canton tour. Highlights include the hillside, the waterfall, C.F. McCarthy's, and of course, a drive-by 34 Fairview. They always comment on how small the front yard really is. Boston has the Freedom Trail. Canton has the murder. Strut around town pretending they're pure as the driven snow. Too arrogant to see how they tarnish everything they touch. Everyone else can see the trail of yellow snow they leave in their wake. That toxic stench will hang over them forever. We should rename Town Hall O'Keefe Hall to remind us how important it is to pay attention to local government. Because psychopaths are manipulative, sneaky SOBs with no moral compass. If they get any access at all to power, they'll blindside you in a heartbeat. I'd tell you to ask John, but it's too late to do that, isn't it? And he paid the ultimate price because of it. We'll be back because we can't ever forget that. 58 days till Christmas. Thank you. I assure you, Mr. Albert, the protesters want every witness to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, including you. The truth, plain and simple, and the justice that follows. If you're calling the police to save you from witness intimidation, you couldn't be more wrong. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe you're scared of the truth. If that's the case, the FBI's your problem, not us, and you should start looking for a country with no extradition policy instead of the Canton police to save your tush. We know you and your cronies want us to shut up and go home. The latest attempt to blatantly weaponize the police is a Rafferty era tactic. Thankfully, Chief Perkins is here to truly be the chief of police. We also want Mr. Albert to resign from this board. Just listening to that police call in conjunction with the body camera footage proves what a farce that call was. Everyone sees right through the illusion you're trying to perpetrate as the scared victim. That genie's not going back in the bottle either. Stop crying wolf. God forbid a real emergency response gets delayed because they're busy responding to nonsense. Karen Reed didn't, Officer John O'Keefe, so who did, my friends? Who really did? That's why we're protesting. And just like Helena, you can't have your cake and eat it too, Mr. Albert. So I ask you, what are you really scared of? Is it the truth you're actually scared of? Because that's all we want is the truth. Yet asking for it seems to send you into a tizzy. I wonder why that is. We'll be back looking for the truth once again. Thank you. Last meeting, there was a pot calling the kettle black moment. A resident stood up, named two other citizens, and blamed them for causing all the problems in Canton because they asked a blogger for help asking questions about a murder. Things weren't adding up. We had an uneasy feeling in our gut, so we were searching for ways to find answers. The resident speaking tried to turn the tables, tried to make asking questions the bad thing instead of the murder. He talked about those two people reaching out to a blogger, said they knew public shaming of anyone they mentioned would follow, accused them of trying to destroy residents and businesses through public bullying. Yet there he was at the mic trying to publicly shame two people in the exact same way. The major difference? They were hoping to find answers to questions about a murder. He, on the other hand, simply wants to shut them up because some people in town don't want those questions answered. A second resident stated that being divisive in any way is terrible and harmful to all of us, implying if you're still asking questions, you don't care about Canton. Go ahead, do your thing and be hurtful along the way, she said. Two different speeches, both trying to shut us up by implying those asking questions are the bad guys. Make no mistake, we love this town and there is zero shame in asking for help to solve them. This is about the tragedy of John O'Keefe's death and the uneasy fear for our own safety that followed on its heels. Let's stop using the blogger as a distraction, hiding behind him to mask your own shame for knowing what happened, yet hiding that truth because it involves your friends. Basically, sanctioning under the guise of loyalty. That's a disgrace our little helpers have brought to Canton. John died by someone's hand in this town. It's time to recognize this bullying for what it is, a ploy to distract your attention away from the questions, cause you to look away, to stay silent. These bullies are hoping to circumvent justice by preying on your fears. What a burden that stigma would be for Canton to bear if we let those bullies succeed. We'd forever be known as the town that failed Boston Police Officer John O'Keefe, one of our very own citizens. Thank you. 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 Thank you.